This is my 22nd year anniversary of recording the field cannons in Queen's Park. I'm doing it today with the Zoom H1n. Let's see how this goes. Hey, so I'm at the school in between classes. I just came back from Queen's Park to record the cannons for Remembrance Day. Trying out the Zoom H1n, just with its built-in microphones. I think I did that before for a couple of years. I just couldn't find the file, so I recorded in 2496. So 24-bit 96 kilohertz, the highest quality the Zoom has. And with the little windjammer that I bought for the Zoom, here's the windjammer. I got no wind sound whatsoever. It wasn't even very windy. People were pretty quiet, and I got some amazing sounds. Check this out. All right, let's see all the waveforms I've captured, or all the sounds I've captured. That's the first cannon right there. Okay, well, I think, so that was up around a level of 4.5 or something on the Zoom. And the waveform is clearly clipped. So 4.5 is too loud. I think I even had the limiter on the Zoom, but that's definitely clipped. So I turned it down to like way less. I turned it down to, at some point even, I turned it down to 2 or 1.5, and I wasn't getting very much volume at all. This one right here is at about the volume of 3. There's no pad on the Zoom H1n, but that seemed to be a pretty good level. It peaked at like -5.8, but let's just take a look at the waveform. It's pretty good. It looks like a little bit of a tiny bit of a plateau, but not really any clipping. Not much anyway going on. How about the next one? At a level of 3 as well. That was a good one. Let's take a look at that. Tiniest bit of, there's a plateau there, so it could be a slight bit of clipping. It doesn't sound clipped, it sounds pretty clean. And I think I did 20 of them or something. I think I did all 21. Ooh, that has a nice slap back to it. Cool. Okay, now let's take a look at the waveform. Yeah, just a slight plateau again, but sounds good. Okay, now one more here. That looks pretty clean. No clipping. Let's take a listen to it. Nice. So I got a whole bunch of really good sounds. I think there was one that I got here that was extremely low. This is when the Zoom was set to like 1.5 or 2 because I was worried about the levels. But look, hardly anything there. I bet it's really clean waveform because it's so low, but it's recorded way too low. Yeah, so, well, it even looks at that low level, it looks like there's a bit of a plateau anyway, if I look really close. So, I think the trick is for the Zoom is to keep the level at around 3 if you're recording really loud stuff like a band or something. In between 2 and 3 anyway. That's my workstation right now until class comes in, and I'm gonna just put all these things together and put the video I took of the actual cannons exploding. But the Zoom H1 on its own with the little fur hat worked out amazing, better than I thought anyway. But the trick is it doesn't have a pad on it, therefore you have to put it down around between 2 and 3 to get a non-distorted sound, right? I wish it would have had a pad. It would make things easier, but I guess that's the way Zoom has been doing things. And anyway, that's 22 years. Wow, I didn't record every year. There's a few years I missed in between, but I got most of those years in the 22 years, probably maybe 17 years of 22 years of the field cannons in Queen's Park. First time I did it was in the year 2000, and now it is 2022, I think. I looked at the calendar and said it was 2022. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, cheers for now. Hope you find this interesting. Cheers.